Today's shocking news, the truth about Kev and Cain. You won't believe this. In the world of drama, deception, and jaw-dropping revelations, few stories have sent shockwaves through fans quite like the ongoing saga of Kev and Cain. For months, viewers and insiders alike have speculated about the true nature of their relationship, their secret dealings, and the shocking events that recently came to light. Today, we're peeling back the curtain to reveal the truth, a truth so startling that it has left fans questioning everything they thought they knew. The build-up, a story of suspicion and secrets. Kev and Cain have always been central figures in a web of intrigue. Their dynamic has often oscillated between camaraderie and conflict, leaving audiences on edge. On the surface, they appeared to be close allies, often seen strategizing and sharing secrets. But whispers behind the scenes suggested something far more complex and far more shocking. Fans began noticing subtle hints months ago. A cryptic message here, a suspicious encounter there, and sudden, unexplained absences sparked speculation. Social media erupted with theories. Was there a betrayal looming? Were they hiding something from everyone else? Or was this a carefully orchestrated act, a performance designed to manipulate those around them? The breaking point, when truth becomes impossible to ignore. The truth started to unravel last week, and once it did, there was no turning back. Sources close to the duo revealed startling details about Kev and Cain's interactions, painting a picture that is nothing short of shocking. Contrary to the public perception of their bond, it appears that their relationship has been riddled with secrets, manipulation, and, surprisingly, genuine loyalty, but in ways nobody expected. Insiders report that Kev, known for his charm and resourcefulness, had been orchestrating a complex series of moves that involved Cain more deeply than anyone realized. What seemed like casual decisions were, in fact, part of a larger, calculated plan. And Cain, while often portrayed as impulsive and reactive, he was far more aware of Kev's schemes than anyone gave him credit for. The secret deal that shocked everyone. Perhaps the most jaw-dropping revelation involves a secret deal between Kev and Cain that has gone completely under the radar until now. According to sources, the deal wasn't just about power or money. It involved a personal betrayal that struck at the very core of their relationships with others. Kev reportedly took actions that could have endangered friends, allies, and even family, but he did so with Cain's silent consent. Cain, it turns out, was not a passive accomplice. Rather, he played a key role in orchestrating events, making sure that the fallout would benefit them both, though at the expense of everyone else. Fans who once viewed Cain as merely reactive will now see him in a new, far more strategic light. The implications of this revelation are staggering. This deal explains months of strange behavior, unexplained conflicts, and sudden reversals in their public personas. It sheds light on why certain events unfolded the way they did, and why some key players were left blindsided. The truth about Kev and Cain is not just shocking, it is a complete game-changer. Fan reactions, shock, betrayal, and awe. As the news broke, fans flooded social media with reactions ranging from disbelief to sheer outrage. Many expressed heartbreak over the betrayal, feeling as though they had been part of the deception all along. Others were in awe of the sheer cunning and strategy behind Kev and Cain's actions. Wait, so they were both in on it, one fan tweeted, capturing the collective shock of the audience. Another commented, I always thought Kev was the mastermind, but Cain, he played everyone like a pro. Discussion boards exploded with theories, with fans dissecting every interaction, every conversation, and every cryptic post for clues they may have missed. It's rare for a story to create this level of engagement, but the truth about Kev and Cain has done just that, leaving no one unaffected. The personal fallout, friendships and alliances tested. While the public shock has been intense, the personal consequences are even more dramatic. Sources close to Kev and Cain reveal that the fallout is creating rifts in long-standing friendships and alliances. Trust, once broken, is hard to repair, and in this case, the damage runs deep. Those who were closest to Kev and Cain are now questioning everything, every conversation, every decision, every hidden agenda. Relationships that seemed unshakable are suddenly fragile. Some allies have already distanced themselves, wary of being pulled into the chaos. Others are doubling down, hoping to understand the strategy behind the shocking revelations. The truth has forced everyone involved to confront difficult questions. How much of their loyalty was genuine? How much was performance? And, perhaps most importantly, who can be trusted moving forward? Experts weigh in, the psychology of Kev and Cain. Experts who study human behavior and strategy suggest that Kev and Cain's actions are not uncommon in high-stakes environments where loyalty, deception, and personal gain intersect. According to Dr. Lila Hammond, a behavioral psychologist, what we're seeing here is a classic example of dual-layer strategy. Kev and Cain both understood the risks and the rewards, and they acted in tandem to control the narrative around them. It's brilliant in a cold, calculated way, and it's devastating for those who were blindsided. This perspective helps explain why their moves were so effective. By keeping intentions hidden and carefully managing perceptions, Kev and Cain were able to manipulate outcomes in their favor while leaving others in the dark. It's a masterclass in strategy, albeit one that comes at a high emotional cost for everyone else involved. What this means for the future. As the dust settles, one thing is clear: the truth about Kev and Cain has changed everything. Relationships have been tested, alliances have shifted, and the dynamics of their world will never be the same. For fans, this revelation opens up endless possibilities. New conflicts, unexpected partnerships, and dramatic confrontations are all on the horizon. The story is far from over. If past behavior is any indication, Kev and Cain are unlikely to sit quietly while others process the fallout. Their next moves are bound to be just as shocking, if not more so, as they continue to navigate the complex web they've created. For the audience, one thing is certain: the saga of Kev and Cain is a reminder that nothing is ever as it seems. In a world full of secrets, strategy, and betrayal, the truth always has the power to shock, stun, and captivate, and this revelation is no exception. Final thoughts.